Janet Beckers is one of the faculty members of our Internet Secrets, and is an absolutely awesome lady. We've known Janet for quite a while. One of the things I love about Janet is that she gets an idea and she gets her teeth into it and she implements. She's absolutely brilliant at putting stuff into practice. While a lot of people go to a lot of seminars, Janet is one of the people who goes to seminars and gets huge results out of them. She, in the last less than 2 years, in fact, she's really gone from being an unknown on the internet to having a world recognised internet business. Wonderful Web Women is an absolutely awesome internet business. She has thousands and thousands of people on her database from all around the world, and people who just absolutely love what it is that she does. Everyone that I encounter who's a member of Janet's program always has glowing things to say about it, because she does an absolutely awesome job. But not only that, Janet set this business up incredibly quickly. In fact, in the first 8 weeks of setting up her business less than 2 years ago, she had already replaced her income. Not only that, but she also won an award for Best Membership Site. So you think she knows what she's talking about? Janet, come on up and we will enjoy your words of wisdom in this session. Thank you. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Oh, you'll get a couple too. Yep. Oh, I'll need that. Thank you. Hello, everybody. First of all, I just want to congratulate you, really, because it's a Monday. How many are having sickies today? Who should be at work? People, and how many has been here? This is your 4th day. How many people have been here for the whole 4 times? I mean, that is awesome. I really want to acknowledge what you've done and congratulate you, because if you think about it, there are a lot of people who aren't here. You've given up a weekend when everybody else yesterday would have been sleeping in. Your family and your friends would have been relaxing out in the sun, and you've been here improving yourself. And that shows to me that every single person in this room has an entrepreneurial spirit. And every single person in this room, more importantly, is an action taker, because you've taken the action to be here. And that's the 2 things that you are going to need the most to be able to succeed. So to me, that shows that every single person in this room has the potential, has the ability to be able to take what you've been learning in the last 4 days and create a fantastic success. So, I mean, I congratulate you. I reckon you should just give yourselves an applaud, because what you have done here today is... How many people are there in Sydney? And how many people are in this room? So, and I'll show you in a little while about why I consider it so important to be coming to events like this. But first of all, I'd like to share with you something I did on Saturday night, if that's okay. On Saturday night, I was at an event up at Newcastle called Starstruck. Has anybody been to Starstruck or heard of it? I can see... Oh, there's a few here. It is totally, totally awesome. You've got 3,000 children from kindergarten up to high school performing in front of, I'm not sure, it would have been about 10,000 absolutely doting parents and grandparents. Incredible, incredible performance. And I was really fortunate that my daughter, 12-year-old Phoebe, was performing in that for the first time as one of the 3,000 dancers. Now, so I was up there, and it got to the finale, and they've got about 3,000 children all on this big stage. And it's the finale, and they're dancing along, and they're enthusiastic, and they're passionate, and it was so exciting to watch. And you can just imagine there's this sea of heads, and there's myself and my husband Douglas trying to work out which one of these 3,000 enthusiastic, passionate, talented people was our little Phoebe. And then there's my son, who's 10. He's trying to do it as well, going, is she over there? And then there's my mum and my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, all these people wanting to find this little tiny blonde head in amongst this sea of heads. Believe it or not, we found her, which I thought was a huge achievement. But it got me thinking that this is so much like us in business. and especially, when it comes to an internet business, is there are thousands and thousands of incredibly passionate, incredibly talented, enthusiastic entrepreneurs who are out there doing their best in amongst a sea of other people. Now, what we were wanting is somehow to be able to get little Phoebe to jump up a little bit higher so that we could actually really see her so easily, that we didn't have to try so hard ourselves to find her. And so that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. As an entrepreneur, how do you rise yourself up above that crowd of other entrepreneurs so that you don't have to work so hard looking for your customer, and you don't have to look hard looking for opportunities? Because when you rise yourself up above the crowd, that opportunity it can see you. You don't have to go looking for it anymore, because opportunity will go, there she is. And things will then just start to flow towards you. So Paul has already shared with you one incredibly strong way for you to be able to rise yourself above the crowd. And what I'm going to be sharing with you now in the next 90 minutes, 78 minutes that I've got with you, is how to be able to do this online, how I have been able to do this to rise myself up so that people just noticed me. And that's how the business has grown so fast. So let's get started.